Hey there, Mary Sheila here from BioYouth Labs, and I want to talk about exercise today. And it's such an important topic for me because I know it's an important topic for you. And I just say that because when I work with my clients, that always seems to be the thing that they kind of fall off from. And it's like all these things are in place, but they're not moving and they're not exercising. And as much as I am into health and wellness, that is a place, and I love to move and exercise. Sometimes I could be like, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything for a while. And I realize, it's hard to sometimes stay moving. There are people that are moving all the time. You know who they are, and you might be one of them, but you also might be one of those people that's like, yeah, I know. I need to move my body. So I'm here to give you a little pep talk for exercise and movement. A few years ago, I was reading something from a trainer, and one of the things that he said really jumped out at me, and I will never forget it, and I'm going to share it with you. But he said, as we age, people can live by themselves on their own until they cannot squat down and sit on a toilet and then get back up. And I was like, whoa. That's right. Like when you lose that mobility, you need help with those day-to-day simple things, bodily functions. So that really got me, and that really made me realize how important it is that we build and develop and continue to keep and maintain muscles in our core and move from our core. That also helps us to not hurt our back. A lot of times we hurt our back because we're using our external muscles rather than our core muscles, our pelvic floor. So learning how to use those muscles when we move, so that when we move, we bend our knees and pick things up, which, sometimes people have bad knees, right? So there's a lot of things. I know that there's wear and tear in life, there's accidents, there's all kinds of things that can make it hard for us to move. But ultimately, we want to continue to maintain our muscle mass, to maintain our muscles, especially in our core, our skeletal muscles that wrap around all of our bones, that when they are strong, our bones are going to be stronger. So it is such an important part of the equation in keeping and maintaining and building healthy muscles throughout all the stages of our lives. And our day-to-day living means that we're sitting a lot more, right? I mean, let's face it, we're sitting, even if we're whatever stage in life. If we're working a desk job, we're sitting more. If we're retired, we might be sitting more. There's a lot of different reasons we might be sitting more. We have to get up and move. We have to make an effort. If it helps you to have a little tracker to track your steps, great, get one of those and calculate your steps and try to at least have 10,000 steps. If it helps you to join a gym, to walk with a friend, to do things that you love, that you've always loved, do them, right? If you don't love the gym, don't say, well, I guess I'll join a gym. Do what you love, do what feels right. For me personally, I feel really good when I get up in the morning and I exercise and I work out. Lately, it's been doing a workout video. And I have learned to love it. I have to admit, at first I was like, okay, when is this thing going to be over? Checking the time. And now I'm like getting into it. I'm doing extra things and I'm like, wow, look at me. But what's nice about that for me personally is that I'm getting some weights in because I want to build and maintain muscle, right? I know how important that is for bone health and for aging. There's something called sarcopenia when we lose muscle mass, and that's a dangerous. We don't want to have, we might have some of that naturally as we age, but we don't want to have a lot of extras of that as we age, because that can really break things down. So we want to continue to build those muscles. So when I do that workout in the morning, yes, I feel great. I do it. I drink water. I feel good about myself. I feel stronger. And then anything else that I do in the day is just extra and added and bonus. I might walk my dog. I might go out in my garden and work. I might walk with a friend later. I might ride my bike. But, I've done my exercise, my workout. And I can decide if I want it to be a harder workout or a less hard workout, right? For some people, it might be really easy for them to go take a class at a gym. I just don't do that because I live kind of far away from those things. So it's just easier to just get up and do it and feel accomplished. So I want to challenge you to make sure you start moving every day. And I'm going to add a little element in here. If you're still watching, I want to add an element into this video and say, okay, yeah, you know you need to exercise and move your body more. Now I want you to take a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to make a commitment to yourself. It's going to actually make you a lot more, your chances of accomplishing that goal are going to go way up if you just sit there and go, yeah, I should exercise more. No, what exactly are you going to do? And when are you going to do it? And like when? Tomorrow? Today? And what time? And with whom? Right? Write it down, make a plan, put it somewhere that you're going to see it and be reminded, show it to somebody, share it with somebody. If you live by yourself, take a picture and, send that picture to somebody and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and do it. And make a commitment to do it regularly, right? And again, just like I was telling you, when I first started doing my little videos, I was like, ugh, it felt like it was an hour and a half long, and it was not that long. But finally, once I started getting into the rhythm, it got easier. It goes quicker. I'm enjoying it more. I'm feeling stronger and better. It's easier to get up and down off the ground. Those are all things we want to be able to do as we age. Okay, so that's my pep talk. I hope it's helpful for you to hear. And please reach out if you have any questions or tips around what works for you for exercise. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.